Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a while, I know, and it's been a long time since my last video. Things have been incredibly busy on my end lately, but I'll give you a quick update at the end of this video. Today, I'm finally back with a brand new follow-along video, and we're diving into my favorite topic, footwork. Movement is the absolute foundation for your success on the court. And good footwork doesn't just make you faster, it will also save you tons of energy, and it will actually allow you to play your shots with quality, with more precision and more power. And the best part, footwork is something you can train anywhere, anytime. And today's session is perfectly designed for you to do right at home. We'll start with some specific activation and mobility drills to prepare your body, and then our main focus will be on efficient movement into the front court. And we are paying close attention to especially the rhythm and the timing, when and how to start. All you need is about 2 by 3 meters of space, your badminton shoes and a good grippy floor. So grab your gear, get ready and let's go. So hip activation. The drill for it is very basic. We lay down on the side and we see that the upper hip is above the lower hip. So we don't want to let our hip point upwards, but forwards. Now we stretch the upper leg, and now if I look down, I only want to see my tip of the foot. I don't want to see my shin or my knee, but I push back so I only see the tip of my foot, and then I slowly go up and down without moving the hip backwards or forwards. So usually I should feel a lot of tension here in my glutes all the way up and down. The foot is also always pointing forward, so as soon as the foot points upwards, that's a sign that also you open up your hip. So we keep it at the same spot and move up and down.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fun, I'm so late. You sip wine.
Okay, and from this position we go into the second basic exercise where we now move back, forwards and backwards. We always keep the leg stretched, we always keep the foot on the same level, and we try to keep the activation of the glute as long as possible. You will feel that it gets harder and harder to keep the tension. You will eventually lose it in front here, but then we push back the heel and feel that we can get a lot of activation here again. So backwards and forwards, slow movement. Let's go.
We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first.
Okay, other side, same thing. Same focus points, we keep the hip above the other one, foot is pointing forward. I only want to see the tip of my foot, and then I move up and down slowly with a lot of activation here. So also should feel that there's a lot of tension in that muscle. Okay, forward, backward.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names?
So exercise for hip mobility. We stand on one foot, and now the other foot, we put that in front of the other leg. Only tip the floor with the tip of our toes, and then we go up, turn the foot out, go high up behind us, and then tip the floor here on this side. So once again, the other way around. Try imagine there's something, a box beside you, and you want to step over it, really get the foot and knee as high as you can. and then tip the floor once again. Step back over it and tip behind you. Always try to keep the balance, and the weight is always on this leg here. We only want to tip, but keep the weight on the one leg. Okay, we change the sides. Now weight on the other leg. We start here in front, foot tip on the floor. And then we go out, up. So next exercise called World's Greatest Stretch, and it's one of the most famous exercises around the world in terms of mobility and stability drills, because you will cover many different areas in just one drill. And for us it's also a very interesting one because we have a very important pattern inside, the lunge. And that's also how we start the exercise. I will show you one time what we're going to do, and then you will join in. So we start with a big lunge. We put one foot in front, and then we go down and put both hands on the inside of the front foot. So when I have my right foot in front, both hands on the left side, and now the inner arm, so here my right arm goes down, and I try to go down with the elbow as deep as I can, and then open up, stretch my arm until I point upwards to the roof, and my eyes are following my hand. Then I go back down again, number 2, and number 3. Go up again, and then we change sides. So that's the drill. Try to follow me, always 3 times rotating, then we change the sides. Let's go. Okay, good. Once again, we go into a lunge, but then we want to go back with 2 quick steps. It looks like this: lunge, step, tap, tap, tap. We always start with our dominant leg first, and look at it again. I will put the foot down with the heel first. Then there's a very quick step to get me more upright, and then I push out. So it's like tap, tap, tap. Bump, bump. So my contact time after the lunge is very short. Okay, so let's follow me.
This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Okay, we go to the other side, and you've maybe seen the other leg in the back just stays on the same spot. So now with the left leg, go forward.
Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, like it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough.
Okay, good.
Stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
So on court, we are going to use a lot of side shuffles or chassis steps. And the next drill, one of the basic drills that you will do many times and will see in many different exercises, is just 2 chassis from left to right. It looks like this. Okay, so we always jump on one side and we land with a wide stance, and then we push to the other side, side step, jump. Then we land here again. Down. Tack, tack, tack. You see, before I change direction, I slow down. There's kind of a little, not break, but like slowing down movement. Bump, bump, tack, tack. So first of all, just try to find your own pace and try to develop the rhythm. If you're already getting better, then try to see if you can join or follow my rhythm here with that exercise. Okay, so let's go. Next up is the lying hourglass. We can still use the line, and it's very similar, but like a small difference. We go forward and backwards over the line in a diagonal, but then we move straight back when we go this way, or when we move backwards in the diagonal, we move forwards beside the line. So that's basically the principle now. So you see the hourglass is lying on the side now. So first pattern we're going to do, we start on the left corner here behind our line. We go forward in a diagonal with chassis steps, and go backwards over the line. So that's how the pattern looks like. First of all, try to make the pattern right, then see if you're already good at it. Try to follow my pace and get into the same rhythm as me. So let's go. So when it comes to front court footwork, I love to work with different rhythms. And there are 2 main rhythms that I think are super important to practice, that are also very versatile, or also the most common patterns when you want to cover the forehand and the backhand side. So on the backhand side, it's like this. So we have like contact for me as a right-handed player, right, left, right. So you hear that. So this is the pattern that we're going to aim for, or the rhythm. You will also hear it in the background, and always try to touch the floor at the same time. So there's a short contact, right, left, bam. Right, left, right. In the corner, I always love to see a bounce out of it. We practice that recovery step. We want to use it right away after our da-dum, dum, bounce, back. Da-dum, dum, bounce, back. Da-dum, dum, bounce, back. Okay, so when you have enough space, grab a racket. Otherwise, you can also do it with the hand, but really stretch out far and focus on this pattern here. This is our backhand pattern. Okay, so get ready and start with me. Backhand side, da-dum, dum. We also need a pattern to the forehand side, and there it's a little bit different. There our rhythm sounds like this. So we have 4 contacts, and once again there's a little time difference between my first initial split step left-right, da-dum, dum, dum. So it's da-dum, dum, dum. That's what we want to aim for, and once again start right away with a recovery step when you can also bounce out of that corner here. So da-dum, dum, dum, bounce out. Da-dum, dum, dum, bounce out. With that first step, with my first step with the left, I stretch out the arm and then I go into da-dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, dum, dum. Okay, so that's the pattern we're going to practice now. To the forehand side, da-dum, dum, dum. Get ready and join me. All right, let's talk about rhythm and timing. So very important to find the right timing and have the right rhythm in badminton, that we also push when we actually know where we want to go. So our split step and also the directional split step especially goes into the right direction. Okay, so let's work on getting a good timing and a good rhythm for our footwork. And first exercise, you will see me throwing up like a big ball now, and as soon as the ball lands on the floor, that's the moment where we want to also have our split step and push into one corner. First of all, we are going to start into our forehand front court. So it looks like this. As soon as the ball lands, I go like that. And I want to be really explosive also here, that you have the same timing like the bounce of the ball when you go like with your feet. Remember, split step, we want to have a small time difference to have the most explosive and fluent push. So when I go here, my left foot is like slightly in front of my right foot now. So that will help me to be really explosive and move fast forward there. Okay, so let's follow the timing of the ball. The other side. Now I push off with the right leg first, so I go like into my backhand front court as soon as the ball lands on the floor. up here. Okay, so get ready. So now we're going to do both sides, always depending on where I throw the ball. So you have a little bit time to focus on the corner already. So if you see the ball goes this way here, I also want to move into this direction, but still have the same timing with the bounce of the ball. I land with the feet and push into the right direction. Okay, so let's go. All right, that's a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed the session today. And to give you a quick update, the reason there haven't been any YouTube videos over the last few months is that most of my time has gone into my job at the Junior Academy here in Nuremberg. Things there are going incredibly well. We are growing as a center, and my main job is honestly just so much fun with all the players and all the coaching colleagues. So yeah, that's where I spend most of my time at the moment. But alongside, I also have been working behind the scenes to develop a massive online course all about footwork. And the exercises that you just did are actually part of the new program, and it's called 6-Week Footwork Fast Lane. The concept is simple but highly effective. It's 6 weeks with 6 workouts per week, and each workout is just about 20 minutes, just like this one today. Everything can be done entirely at home, and we're going to cover all the basic patterns for the front court, for the rear court, for defense. And on top of that, you will also get direct feedback from me in a private community. We already have a lot of members from all playing levels that improved their movement with the 6-week program, so make sure to check out the pinned comment down below for all the information on the course and also on current offers. If you enjoyed today's workout, please also don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and then see you next time or inside the course. Bye bye.
Keep it moving, keep it rolling.